What is up, folks? This is Arikast, and welcome back to Terraria 1.3. Alright, so I just wanted to show you a few of the changes that I've made to start out today. Honestly, I can't remember how much I've done. I think just this part is new, and I've changed this up a little bit. So I put in these backgrounds here that make it so that it looks like it has wood across it, wooden bracing. And I think that actually looks really good. And down here I've added all of these marble supports going all the way down and bought all of these planters. So I'm pretty sure this is how it works as far as the planters go. There are different types, and I'll grab one of these since it doesn't have anything growing in it at the moment. But as you kill different bosses, you get different planter boxes. And even though it has a name on it, like this is obviously not deathweed because it's red, they lost my train of thought completely. Alright, so as you kill bosses, they'll open up and you can go ahead and place them down and start growing different plants in them. Alright, so it actually doesn't matter what type, and you just saw the switch from day to night there. So day, the day blooms will bloom, and night, the moon glows, or whatever they're called, they'll bloom. But yeah, so it doesn't actually matter, but I'm going to plant them only in their certain boxes, excluding this one down here, as if it did matter, because I kind of think that it should matter which one, you know, you plant them in. But yeah, anyway, that's just a limitation I'm placing on myself. But I'm not really sure. This side I feel fine about, but this side I don't like how it just ends right here. So I'm gonna do something with this, but I'm not sure quite what yet. We'll have to see. But anyway, so I'm gonna go and create a new world in expert mode. All my true worlds are in just normal. But I'm gonna go create a new expert world and hopefully find some corruption, because we've got the crimson done, but we haven't done the corruption yet, and I would really like to go do that before we move on to Skeletron. Alright, so I will see you in just a minute. Alrighty folks, so I ended up finding it in the first world that I made, which is pretty awesome. A good way to tell is just look at the color of the tree that is on the loading page for the different maps that you have. So it's pretty easy to figure out which one you need. The red one will have crimson, of course, and the... oh, this is a little different. It went straight down to... oh, okay, there's the side part. I was going to say it went straight down to nothing. I mean, you've got an orb down there that we'll deal with in a minute, but... actually, you know what? I might still need bombs. I don't know if this pick won't... oh, actually... well, it looks like that's the side part. What's going on here? There's an altar. Several altars. Let's try digging to the side. Okay, so we can at least break the Evanstone block. But can we break the hearts? I mean, not the hearts, but the orbs? That I don't know about. And I'll go ahead and apologize for my kind of gravelly voice today. I'm not sure what's going on. Might be coming down to something, but if I am, don't know. I think what may be going on here is the corruption. I keep wanting to say crimson. The corruption and the jungle that's right over here are kind of battling it out for this area, because this is a jungle background that you usually see. I mean, I know it's a flower background, but... is that Demonite? Yeah, it is. Cool. Let's grab that, definitely. Oh, it looks like there's a heart there too. I don't really use hearts anymore, but hopefully this area will open up and be the right kind of area for us. Yep, looks like it will. Oh. Well, it's trying to be, at least. And we've got some Eater of Souls over here. But yeah, anyway, usually what happens is instead of doing a little spidery thing, kind of like the Crimson does, this area will end up, I suppose, awesome. Will end up doing ups and downs and then side to side. Now you still don't want to do hit these things, so make sure and don't do that. If you do, then you'll regret it because then you'll go splat. Alright, so there's another one here, another one here. But I really want an area that's wide enough to really move in. And this area does not seem to be it. So I'm going to try to... It's really strange how the backgrounds keep switching on me. I'm going to try to figure something out. This is a small world. I've not actually made small worlds before, so it may just be how this one's working. But I think it's more of a, that's kind of what's going on in this area right here. Just because of the jungle. Oh, and these don't work underwater. Unfortunately, the bees don't, so that's a big problem that I need to be thinking about. Maybe I'll come back for the Demonite. Actually, this is kind of opening up. I was going to cut here, but this is actually working out pretty well. But really, there's an item that the big Eater of Souls, or Eater of Worlds, drops that I really want. It's an expert item that decreases damage done by, or taken by 17%. So that's really nice. I don't know if I'm wearing the right stuff at the moment. Oh, I guess there's still guys down there. But the hard thing about this guy is, well, you can't really escape from him. I know we've had that problem in the past, but he's just so... you're just gonna have to see. Alright, so let's go ahead and work on breaking this guy right here. And I don't have any bombs is the problem. I didn't think about bringing bombs. I've got B-nades, but that doesn't really help us out any, does it? And this pick is still... I wouldn't say it's slow. But it's the first pick that can actually break Ebonstone, I think. So it's not exactly fast. Oh, I keep forgetting to get my pal out. Oh, as you can also see, I favorited some of the items that I've got in my inventory. That way, whenever I use the quick stack button here to nearby chests, it won't just, take everything that I've got in my inventory, because that was really bugging me. And how you do that, if you want to know, because I didn't know, I had to look it up. I knew you could do it, but I didn't know how to do it. You just press, you hold down Alt, and it makes that nice little star, and you can favorite stuff. So, real easy. Oh, there it is. I was like, I know there's something around here. Oh, do you have to do it with the hammer? You have to do it with a hammer. So you get the message down here, and it's the same deal. You've got to break so many of them before it'll do it. And I got this unpleasant musket. 37 range damage. That's actually quite a bit. It's not going to be as much as the bees, just because there's multiple of them. I can speak. So it's more damage just right off, but the bees will end up doing more over time. Musket would have been nice to have earlier, though. Kind of like that spear would have been nice to have, but I didn't have much luck on it either. Alright, can I get below? No. I think it's going to be easier just to come down here like this. So, I've been watching Covert Affairs again. I really get hooked on that. Hooked on that show. Sorry for my voice again. But it's such a good show. Oh my gosh. Really, really is. Like, the ending to season 4 is so good that I refuse to watch season 5. So, Band of Star Power. What's that? Oh, here we go. Increases maximum mana by 20. I think you can combine that later on. Let's see if it says material. Yeah, material. To make some really cool stuff. I don't think I'm going to do more recording today since my voice is so gravelly, but hopefully we can make it at least a little while before before I'm done for today. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's probably allergies because like the cottonwoods have been blooming lately, and yeah, you see the white stuff flowing through the air like crazy. But I've definitely been having a scratchy eyes and all that kind of stuff, so that really sucks. But it just depends on the time of year. Usually I don't have bad allergies. Not here in Montana, at least. Down south I had really bad allergies, but... Alright, so there's a problem here. As soon as the boss is summoned, we're going to have the same issue, I can imagine, that we had earlier with the other bosses, and that's... You know what, I'm going to do something else here, too. In that it'll be hard for me to get out, mainly because of the knockback, and I don't have access to the, you know, you can't be knocked back weapons yet, so let's go ahead and do a platform over much of this stuff. That way I at least have a fairly even ground to, you know, chase and retreat across. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Yeah. I kind of want to talk about Covert Affairs, but I don't want to do any spoilers for, especially for you people that want to watch it or are watching it and, you know, haven't watched all of it, or, well, heck, some of you I imagine have watched more than I have, since I won't watch season 5, which I'm kind of thinking about doing just because I love the show so much. But that's the problem, is that, you know, I do enjoy the show so much that I don't want to have it ruined for me because I watched a season that just wasn't very good, you know, or something like that. Or something happens in it that, you know, I can't watch it anymore because I, you know, mentally can't deal with it or whatever. I will admit that I have watched Downton Abbey, and I enjoyed it for a good while, but something ended up happening that in the show that I couldn't watch it anymore afterwards because it, you know, it was a little too close to things that have actually happened in my life. So, you know, I wasn't gonna go there. But yeah, I think this will help out quite a bit. Not it's that altar over there that we fall through, but all right. So let's get this done. It'd be nice if we had a bomb that we could drop down here. That would be my preferred way. Come on, get out of here. Alright, so this guy is kind of... He's not very hard. I would say he's actually a lot easier. Oh, let's buff. Than the Brain of Cthulhu. I'd say he's a heck of a lot easier, actually. But he drops something nice, so we're gonna give him a go. And plus, I just want to kill him. I want to have killed all the bosses. Let's see if they do anything else. Let's go and heal. If they do anything else in this, that they have it. I think them turning into multiples is kind of new. And I'm getting hurt quite a bit, actually. But multiples that just kind of do their own thing, I think the behavior is a little bit different, actually. I'm not sure on that, though. Let's get that heart. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Because I think he just kind of got cut off and, you know, died. Woohoo! Did it! Awesome. Alright, wish I had that wall grip thing on, but I don't. Something that did piercing, actually, it would have been really nice for that. So if you have the laser gun, that would have been a heck of a lot better for that fight than the B-gun, I'm pretty sure. Alright. So what have we got? Alright, so I've got these healing potions. I need to get those out of my inventory before I do much else. Oh, those are big worms. I mean, they're not the, like, fat worms. They're really long. I guess those are a corruption kind of thing. Didn't used to be, but It's just red? Okay, this is just red. They, contrasting with the purple, their color is just so strong. I was like, is that something new? Alright, so we got the Zealous Ball of Hurt from that last heart. And that's just a, it almost acts more like a yo-yo than anything. It's a flail, I think is what it's called. Well, I know that's what it's called. But, I don't know, it's not really my thing. It doesn't really do much damage compared to the other things that we have anyway, so won't be using that, but neat to have, nevertheless. We got that Band of Star Power, and what did we get from the third one? I'm not seeing it. Oh, it was the musket, right, okay. Alrighty. I just want these guys to go away. Alright, so let's take a look at the treasure bag. What have we got? We've got an Eater of Worlds mask. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what to think about that exactly. We've got an Armored Worm Scarf, and that's +3 defense. Nice. So this is the item that I was going to look for. And this one, it already landed. This one reduces damage taken by 17%, as I mentioned. And I probably won't be using it all the time, but on bosses, I think it would be very helpful to have, especially in the first few moments where we're, you know, trying to escape from a deep hole that we've summoned something through, which that won't take place on every boss, but as you've noticed, it's taking place in quite a few. It'll happen with Plantera, in that I need to get back to my arena from wherever the bulb that I've, you know, broken is. But the rest of them, it shouldn't really happen on. But anyway, so I'm going to give my voice a break. Hopefully it'll come back a little bit later today. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but even if it doesn't, you guys won't notice much of a difference, except for my voice will change. But I will be back in a moment for you guys. Alright, so I will see you then. Alrighty folks, so it's time for me to die. So, hello Skeletron. Wow, you're fast. So he has a heck of a buff. Yeah, I've got a lot of buffs. He's got a lot of health. He has 8,800 health, which is a ton. And he's like almost impossible to get away from. Holy cow. But yeah, so I've been putting this fight off for a while now because this guy is really scary. I mean, even his hands have a ridiculous amount of health. And normally I just completely ignore the hands, but it doesn't look like my bees are going to allow me to do that. And I think his defenses also drop, not only when he's spinning like that. I know you guys can't see when I'm off screen like that, or out of the range of the, whatchamacallits, the torches. Sorry, having a hard time thinking. But from what I've read, killing his hands is pretty much the way to go. Because even though he has the see-through skulls that you can find in the dungeon, yeah, his defense is a lot higher. Oh, I can't even see him. Heal. Where in the heck is he? Oh, there he is. Wow, actually, I'm getting rid of his health a lot faster than I thought I would. And my bee is, like, really slowing down because I haven't given her time to rest. Can I sit on the ground for a minute? Not for long. Still got 40 seconds till I can heal? Holy cow. Oh, there's a heart there. But he does so much damage. Stay away! Yeah, actually, I think I can get him. Not necessarily easily, but I'm not too worried about this fight now. I might die this time around, but I'm not too worried about it. Oh, zombie, you ate up all my bees. How dare you? Oh, 8 seconds. Oh, nice. He died. Woohoo! I didn't actually expect to get him on the first time. That was actually really, really surprising. I put some of these banners up just in case I had any problems, you know, with zombies and stuff interfering. But I don't know if that was actually all that needed. But my Hornet helped me out a ton, I can imagine. I don't know if he was poisonable. I didn't see him turn green, I don't think. But I can be totally wrong about that. And it still does the damage of the impact as well, so I'm not too worried about that. That fight was actually easier than I thought it would be, you know. I mean, granted, I have pretty good gear, but I'm very surprised how that went. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what's in the bag. Alright, just make sure nothing's near me. Alright, so treasure bag. I've got the Hurtful Bone Glove, which is the expert mode item. 13 throwing damage. Oh, 500th zombie. I killed my 500th green slime earlier too. Hurtful Bone Glove. 13 throwing damage. Very fast speed. Throws empowered bones. 33% chance not to consume bones. I don't have any bones, so I don't know how that's gonna do. And Skeletron Mask. That's unfortunate. I think my slime hook is actually better than the Skeletron hand. So I don't know that I'm necessarily going to look out for that, but I might try to kill him a few more times to see what else he drops. I want to collect all of the my mind's gone completely blank. All of the trophies for all the bosses, but I haven't, well actually I've had one drop, and that's it, which is really disappointing, especially how many times I killed the queen bee, but we'll see. Alright, so I will be back in just a minute and get prepared for the dungeon, and then I think we might just head in. Alright, see you in a second. Alrighty folks, so yeah, I don't know how far we're going to get into the dungeon, but I'm going to try to get as far as I can and collect all the banners, of course, because that's a must, and just because. Yeah, can't get in here now, can you? Of course, those things are like the least of my worries in here. I mean, really. Oh, that's a switch, by the way. Cool, huh? I'm going to try to light up as much as I can, but we're going to see. Let's go ahead and take one of those and one of those. And that should help you guys see a little bit better, because this place is generally very, very, very dark. And I'm going to collect all the lighting fixtures that I can find. These guys right here, they add this debuff, the water candle, increased spawn rate of monsters. So definitely want to get rid of those as quickly as possible, especially when you're alone. Because when you're alone, well, things can get pretty ugly pretty fast. They can get ugly down here even when you're, you know, with someone, but by yourself, even with really good gear, it can turn nasty really quickly. If you get surrounded, then yeah, not good at all. And the reason I'm not breaking these pots is I don't really want to pick up any of the healing potions, because they'll end up, you know, making me take those first over the ones that I already have. These blue ones are mana potions. Sure you guys already figured that out, but... And that is a dark trap. And we are not going to walk on you if we can help it. There's plenty of traps down here, and there's actually some pretty cool traps that I wish I could make. That would be pretty fun to do. Yeah, I figured. Against mobs and stuff for like the Frost Moon. But yeah, unfortunately, can't make them. Oh, and there's our first dungeon mob. Hello, Angry Bones. Oh crap. I'm saying oh crap because I picked up that potion. Right. It's gonna be really hard to not do that, and you are one of my most hated enemies. Wow, he died really quickly. And they've never really had much health. the casters, but they're a pain because they teleport around. And especially the hard mode version of them are absolutely terrible. Wait. Oh, you're still alive. Or maybe that was a different one. I don't know. I'm sure you guys do, but I didn't look. I was looking at something else. And there's a dungeon chair. I'm not going to pick up any furniture right now because... Man. Because... Oh, let's not fall in there without looking first. Ow. You remember what I said about traps? Well, I mean, not the spikes, but... yeah. Alchemy lantern. Nice. I like the alchemy stuff. It's actually really cool. And we have a clothier. Yeah, I don't have any keys yet. I'll end up getting so many that I can't use them all, but... you know what? Buff. How about you die? They drop some really cool stuff, though. As far as, like, casting things. We'll have to see if we can get some of the stuff down here to drop, because there's a lot of really good items that can come from here. Oh, hello, especially in hard mode. In hard mode, there's all kinds of stuff that's just absolutely great. But the mobs that they come from are no pushover even in normal. I mean, even in, like, not expert mode. And there's one of those traps that I was saying. I've never seen them this close to the surface. Oh, I brought this just because I thought it would be pretty great in this confined area. And it will be. But I want... Do I really not have any glow sticks? I guess I can do flares. Yeah, that helps. One thing that I do every once in a while is... I don't know if I'm going to do it this early on, but... Yeah, you can't break it. I didn't figure you could, but I wanted to see if on expert it changed anything. But is block off the path behind me. And while that does cause a problem for retreating, it does... Yeah, it's going to give me plenty of room. It does allow you... Oh, I thought it was going to come down lower. It does cause you... Or give you the chance to, like, back up against something and not have something, you know, stuff coming up behind you. And like this guy. If I blocked off from up here, then this guy would never be able to harm me and I could just easily ignore him. But at the moment, I don't know what's below me. That's a long way down. Oh, there's a wall over there. Okay. And what is that? Oh, they're just books. Okay. Oh, and there's a spinny thing down there too. And lots and lots and lots of angry bones, but I can get the distance on them, so not worried. Oh, bones on the floor. I mean, bones on the floor. Whatchamacallit's on the floor. And I still don't have any keys. Okay. So as long as I don't see any blue candles, I'm pretty happy. I think I'm picking up more healing potions though. Oh, hello! Hello, mechanic. Alright, nobody bother me. So she sells all the redstone stuff. The wrenches, and levers, and wire, and all that kind of stuff. So, oh, booster tracks. Cool. Mechanical ruler. Creates measurement lines on screen for block placement. Huh. I wonder how that differs from the other ruler that I've been using. Maybe it's less intrusive? I don't know. But she'll go back and make her home in our place, even if she dies, so I'm not going to worry about her. She'll be fine. Alright, let's do that and that. I guess I didn't do that last one. Ooh, bombs. You know, I could be using my bee in these big rooms. That might be smart. Oh. I would call him a coward for teleporting away like that, but he teleported towards me, so... Oh, there's an ice chest. Not going to be able to do anything with it for a long time, but it's there. Oh. She throws her wrench around. That's cool. I'm trying to save her, but I guess I don't really need to worry about her. Alright, I need to make some torches. Thankfully, I did bring along everything I needed for that. Alright. Plenty of gel and plenty of the other. Alright, so I can test this out now that I do have some bones on me. How many do I have? Oh, wow. Actually, that did a lot of damage. It didn't look like it. I mean, it says it's only 13 throwing damage, but... Oh, it combines with the bones, I imagine. But where did the... I'm just not seeing the bones. Where are you, bones? Oh, they're there. So 21 damage. So it does like... Wow. A lot, actually. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's do this. Wow. Yeah, that's... I'll think about that. Do I want to keep... Let's do that. That. Alright, I'll try using it and see how it does. I like my bees, though. I really like the bees. Oh, it's a short one. Okay, so I should be fine as long as I dismount. Ow. Man, they really surrounded me. Alright, oh, it's... There's less candles here. Let's get rid of you. Alright, so that's actually taking quite a few shots to kill those guys. So let me try the hand. Problem is, I don't really have a lot of ammunition. Wow. Now that does a ton of damage, but I need to be constantly getting more bones. Bones aren't actually hard to get, but I just don't have many of them yet. Okay, and that loops around back up here. Let's get you. And unfortunately, I think that's probably going to be the end of this episode, but we'll pick this up in the next episode and see how far we get. We should be able to get pretty far down in there the next episode, but we'll see. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and oops, but I had my pickaxe out. My torch wasn't going to mine anything. Alright, so until next time, hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day.